Alright, hello everyone, welcome back to Library of Babel. For now, we're gonna try case office with the Dawn office text that I made last time. Currently planning to also try Kurokumo, clan fights, but it might be quite tough because I would need 4 units on the floor, and the only floor that can do that right now is odd. Quite inconvenient. Yes, they have a lot of charge already. Yeah, okay. He gets a bonus at the start of the act. We should probably try just going for Bono at the start. He's also probably my favorite deck right in this enemy squad. Even though I don't really like this. But hey, we can try. This is gonna be quite annoying. And this charge change is also very problematic right now. This is 2 dice power. Not winning that probably. In fact, I don't think I'm gonna win any of these clashes. This, okay. He's just gonna spend too much charge. Might be fine. Just deal this way. Okay. This is inflict 2 paralysis this turn. So that's annoying. Yeah, probably just gonna go for full on for Bono. Can't do anything about this. And not willing to do anything about this. This guy can just try to reduce damage off. And Flash of Sana. Oof. Never mind, that was a lot. Okay. They all got emotions. Emotion coins, that's... Oh no! Okay. Unfortunately, Markov is the most resistant to stagger. Okay, he has 5 paralysis though. There's offensive die in the scene. Okay, that does make sense though. Still gonna go for that. That's gonna proc the best offensive die buff. And hopefully this will be enough. Not gonna deal with that, no point. Okay, what can we deal with? What can we do with that? Not much. Can try. Here, the spot's no point. Can go Flash of Sun up again. Just all in. That was a lot of power. That's a lot of power. Not sure why. Okay. Okay, he's basically down. Right, who's taking a lot of damage? Sanchez. Markov has a solid amount of HP. Okay, we can just do that. And maybe that? Right, what do they have? Scale of burning. Burn. That obviously makes sense. That's gonna be very dangerous. But we can just go more Crack of Dawn. Maybe it's not gonna work out. And that's just 54 burn. Okay, never mind. We're gonna go for Sunstone Blade here. And for Dalok. Right? Yep. That was a very bad roll. Okay, that was very bad. Okay, that was enough though. I'm not sure why he died. Okay. Markov is staggered, so there's no point in doing that. Sure. 8 protection. Okay, that's not gonna be an issue. This is very bad though. No way. Yeah. No way to win that. We can probably deal with that somewhat. Okay, 19 power. That was expected. 17, 16. Okay, these are actually not that bad. Now they're overstacked with Vern. Krakow Dawn should be very strong here. Wait. I gotta reread that. Krakow Dawn plus target's burn divided by 5 dice power and stagger and deflect damage. Okay, so it should be a huge number. Wait, who are you attacking? Alok. Well, that's unfortunate. This should be fine though. You can just take this attack. You're probably gonna die, unfortunately. Yeah, okay, that was a lot of damage. Okay. That's a stagger. And full force. That's annoying. One speed on both. Gonna try to take over from this. Oh, that's very painful. No! Damn it! Maybe it's gonna work. I have doubts now though. Yeah. Ah. Yeah, he has this too. Bets are odds are just of tanking everything, but I'm not sure about that. This could be a stagger. And this is pure hope with 6 blunt power up and with weakness. 24! That was so close. Wait. I'm so good. Wow. I can't believe I made it out just with this close. Everything was planned though. Oh, and there goes Malko Sabno. Okay. Sure, let's go for Fairy Festival. Just to make sure. I don't remember how this goes. Whatever. Go my Marcus. Okay, I don't think that's how it's supposed to go. Okay. Why is this here? Never mind. Doesn't matter. Actually, could go for Sunset Blade. This is pretty just whatever. Yeah, that's way overscaled. Oh, 10 fragile, okay. I guess we can take that. There's a bit of an issue with card drawing here. That was 76 damage, that's fine. Oh, I actually do need to kill them, even if they have 0 HP. This guy... Okay. I guess he got devoured and just didn't disappear. Malcute. And Fairy. At the start of next 4 scenes, recover 15% max HP and stagger resist upon taking lethal damage at less than 60 for bottomless hunger nullified and gain percent HP damage nullified divided by 12 bleed damage bottomless hunger. Right. Against the next per X% max HP excess recovery. Okay, so we just stop dying for a while. Next on hit, gain percentage damage dealt. Percent HP damage dealt. Hunger. If target with 5% targets max HP plus damage this scene, recover max HP and stagger resist. At the start of each scene, inflict hunted to the lowest HP enemy for the scene. Plus X all damage against hunted. On hunted hit, inflict bleed. On kill, consume percent HP and stagger resist divided by 2 hunger. To recover hunger, consume max HP and stagger resist. Otherwise, on enemy death, lose hunger max 100 hunger. Okay, I kinda get it. It's a bit more complicated. Oh dear. When selected, uncircled allies lose HP and gain shield, recover HP lost, HP and stagger, and gain HP lost divided by 10. Strength, endurance, haste, and bleed up. At the start of each scene, give prepared meat to another lowest percentage HP ally. For prepared meat, can target on combat start, inflict 1 prepared meat for each page targeting it. On kill, gain 1 satiation. Probably. Prepared meat. Reduced damage. Okay. It reduces received all damage for the scene, but it's multiplied by -1 if the target has predation, which... Yeah, okay, that's the page. Which is... So yeah, you just take more damage from the guy with this page. Plus X speed dice, max light speed, and bleed through pages. At the start of each scene, give shield to all allies. Persist through acts and deaths. Okay. This is complicated, but it's also pretty cool. Alright, and what do we do now? Let's see. I liked Bollock for mostly for break circuitry. That's really nice. But Alec also has it? Yeah, okay. It also gives paralysis to allies. Target series and damage die up damage and stagger damage on hit. Inflict resistances down. This is very annoying. Well, I'm gonna try doing that. Okay, that's for spending charge. Now, how do I gain charge? This restores light and charge. This is defensive. Unfortunately, it inflicts these effects in the now instead of next turn. This is also pretty annoying. This spending charge. Though it's a 4+ paralysis gain for charge. Hmm. Alright, sure. And you can probably go with that. And I don't really like unstable charge anyway. You can go probably for these guys, pages. Not that I remember what it actually does exactly. Yeah, this is more or less vibe based. Actually, what was here? Warp Corp? Or was that next time? No, it couldn't. I remember now. Okay. Melting Flesh. Last damage and 10 more best on pages with one offensive die. Plus 50% received all rapture damage and stagger damage. Okay. When hit, unless staggered, attacker loses 4 stagger resist. Okay. This is quite annoying. We can try that next time. I do want to go out either Wedge Office, Kurokumo. I don't want to go here. Don't want to go full stop. Though Pierce Resistance though. We can try just Wedge Office. And maybe Philip. Ah. Yeah. Let's see how that's gonna work out. I'm very scared of this. They're also haste based, so that's not gonna be helpful at all. Free pierce damage up. Okay, that's just damage up. And now a sort of is seen. Inflict one paralysis if they are enemy. One other resistance down and bind to. Lowest HP enemies and allies. Is this the percentage based? Because these are definitely not the lowest percentage, lowest HP units. If so, that's actually really nice. Just to make sure. He has perfect free speed advantage. That's 2 dice power. And haste based pierce damage, evade mineral, stagger damage. Yeah, not winning this clash. Okay, what can you do? No speed yet. These guys really want to win clashes. Too bad I'm not gonna clash with them. Too bad that's not gonna be very effective either, but hmm. Yeah, this is not very nice. This could be useful somewhat. This is almost certainly gonna be a window because of break circuitry. At least on the first die. It's gonna be for power. Hmm. And does it? Okay, it's gonna be just 3 paralysis. This is everything this turn. This is just gonna consume charge. So is this, but okay, we can actually go this way. First I might lose. But it's gonna inflict binding arm. Gonna work out with binding arms. Should probably work though. Yeah, let's go this way. This is quite scary to deal with. Should probably focus on. Oscar has unrelenting too. Does he gain benefits for allies? Yeah, okay, he does. Pretty huge ones too. Can ignore that, probably. Can go for Pameli because she's slash fatal, or at least weak. Yeah. Yeah, let's go for the coward's move. Which is called I'm not clashing with you, no way. I'm not sure how that happened, and I'm not sure how that was won at all. Hey, I don't mind that. Okay, that went extremely well. Incredible turn, actually. Wow. Just some issue with emotion coins. 5 paralysis. Still. 8 charge. Damn! This is gaining charge. I could probably spend some then. Hell, I could probably just do it like this. I'm still gonna come out at least charge neutral. This is Eastern Glide. I'm gonna have problems with card draw, it seems. Hey, I know this one, Philip. Don't you worry about that. He doesn't have any burn, that's not gonna win. Wait, how much? 173? 172, 103. I don't know what I could expect. Probably don't want to do this really. Yeah, let's just ignore that for now. This is also pretty rough because he has passion. And Markov doesn't really gain power from anything yet. I think. Yeah, not really. She can tank that pretty well though. And can go for a Sunset Blade instead. This is also pretty rough. Just for a bit of burn here. Flash of the sun up again. Yeah, sure. Let's go this way. That should be a kill. Either now or very close to. That's insane. And that's fine. Very nice. Ooh, actually did survive. More burn. That's free paralyze. Okay, that's... Oh, okay, that's very bad. Uh, Possibly dead. Xavier. Gonna try opportunity spotted. And structural analysis. Might not be that good. But still, let's do it that way. Oh dear lord. This is going pretty badly, actually. Okay, that's just one attack. Not even 1 HP. Ridiculous. Okay. Not won't be fine. Not on Philip. Rather not on Markov. Should be fine or yeah. Should be fine here. This hopefully will protect Xavier somehow. Not hoping for much though. This is also pretty bad. Damn it. I at least stagger damage down. Okay, it was reasonable protection. Never mind. Screw that up. Okay, that's not what I wanted. That's Crack of Dawns though. 130 burn? No, okay. I didn't expect that to be, but I wouldn't mind. Okay, we got some stuff here. Not the best because he still doesn't have that much burn, but should be enough protection at least. Also, Sanchez dead. Like no way around it. Is that enough? I'm not sure. Probably not. Only this is better. That's not good. That should be fine though. Gonna get some more burn here. Let's go. Okay. Okay. Painful. Wonderful. Come on. That's Zero Steiger. What the hell? Also, Sanchez alive somehow. Okay. Hunted by Hungarian. Correct. Markov is Hungarian now. Too bad she's also pageless. Your final message. This could be a stagger even. I'm making this up. This is pretty cool though. And that's not that much damage. Okay, it should be basically fine. Oh, okay. It actually was. There we go. Goodbye, Sanchez. You did incredibly. What was that exactly? Okay, you didn't deal enough damage for hunger to work. If you gotta retreat now. Because I'm gonna get very annoying if you stay another turn. This is not good. Actually outsped him. Hunger. Plus damage against hunted on hunter kill inflict bleed on kill consume hunger to recover a lot. Okay, should be fine. Minus 0 damage. Ain't that just wonderful? Did that scale off? X. Okay, and inflicts 1 prepared me for every page targeting them. This should kill, but never be too ready. Those opportunities spotted, very useful. Just as a precaution. Wonderful. Keep moaning, and let's go. Okay, 1600 HP. Uncertain in last second, inflict burn and gain burn. And clash loser draw, gain burn. Target's burn dice power. Receive increased all damage, all burn damage and style damage. That's nice. Okay. This is more or less the same. How many? That's so much. This is not gonna go well. When hit inflict 3 burn. This is horrible. Markov should be a solo beast though. This won't matter much. This is incredible right now. And this should just be fine. In fact, this should be probably pretty easy to win. Never mind. I should have just skipped the turn. Oh, Xavier is dead. Unless... Okay. Yeah, let's keep that right now. Pain. Pain. Okay, only Markov is alive. After this turn. Which is probably not winnable at all. Ah. I did not expect that to actually win from Philip. And this happened. Yeah, it's over. Um, right. We can we can get through this, right? Does satiation even do something good? Okay, it kinda would. It maybe could have helped a bit. Would have given me a page at least. Never mind, it's over. Okay, that was quite dangerous. I don't think I'm actually getting that pages yet. Like with most stuff like this. This was quite a shame though. I'm probably just gonna try full stop. Just a quick one. I'm not sure how to actually deal with a lot of cheap damage when Philip is just gonna kill me very fast. Well, you can try dodging, try defecting that. Same here. You can inspire up for the first scene, okay. Savage is just getting bullied. This might be fine. He gains, wait, that's strength power, plus rapture, offensive power. That's one offensive power. Okay. He's not using errand page. Let's just burn him. 40 damage, row. Okay. I guess that. Oh! Uh, yeah, it's over. Rocked all that rapture. Literally unclashable here. This is. Okay, it's. Increases relentless assault power, which is more rapture and damage up and haste. So it's gonna have just 2 more power. But because this is Yuna's page should be a bit stronger. And he shouldn't have any bonuses. I will see anyway. Yeah, that's that. That's that. Okay, I guess he has free endurance. I don't remember why. Is that just no? Why did you get free endurance? You only should gain 1 endurance and an evade die. Why do you get free? No idea. This should be fine. Is not enough, but ah, yeah, this went horribly. Okay, she's that. She's very dead. It wasn't very worth it. Which scene was it? I don't remember. This is very annoying. Why do they have one strength even? Sure. This should be more or less equal. Which is basically a loss. It went almost fine. Not really, but that's what I can say. Why do you get strength? I have no idea. Actually, was it? Hmm. Might have been that page. Am I just gonna win through Bern? That would be hilarious. Okay. Leeway down. Go! He has no pages. Hilarious. Burn that guy. Okay, that was the easiest reception. Oh, and two floras to upgrade. And full stop won't be very useful, I'm pretty sure. Though there might be some uses for it. Not if I don't get the spare floors though. And I know leeway is good for sure. Even though his weakness is gonna be very annoying. There's three scenes. Okay. Hmm. Target spotted. Okay, that's why he had free endurance. Didn't notice. Didn't pay attention. Now then. Full stop to life. That's very cool. I love this page. Beyond the shadow. That's also very nice. I don't actually think I want any more ranged pages because if I understand correctly, this is just gonna make ammo give me going for bullseye more. Hmm. Okay, so what do we not have? We don't have any economy really. We just have full stop to life for card draw. No real light gain. Could take this. It's not gonna be useful without many ranged pages though. Let's just do this then. I think. These are hilarious, but not very useful for most. Okay, now just remove. And actually gonna equip those for now. Just gonna do it the same way. Get Tamaki's page. That's I don't care about more. I think. This is just detail 3. It doesn't really matter much. Oh well. Yeah, something like that. This here. And we clear the abnormalities. This is hilarious. Yeah, don't worry about it, Butterboy. Actually didn't kill. That's annoying. Sure. What even was his mechanic? Why did he get sealed? I don't quite remember. Anyway, they just continue shooting at him. That was hilarious. Didn't expect shooting butterflies would be so fun. And now let's see, yes, that's yeah, that's second to last. On hit or deflect against the lowest HP enemy, inflict number of targets damaging ailments, butterfly and rapture. Butterfly increases damage of all damaging ailments. Convert all butterfly to rapture, and it's unique rapture instead of sinking, which is sure. Plus number of damaging ailments, max free dice power and guard. Wow, that's already incredible. On the start of your inflict number of targets damaging ailments, butterfly and targets of damaging ailments, rapture to all enemies with a damaging ailment. Okay, it's okay. On hit, once per page. See the speed day of target next scene. Inflict 10 rapture for butterfly. Okay, it's specific number of times per target per scene, so you can actually it's on half HP, you can do it more, basically. And let's equip the guns here, whatever this is. Isn't that Porcubus? Let's not equip the guns here. That would be a bit of a waste. Let's just go with that. One copy of pleasure. And that's kind of fine. Actuate. Hard speed advantage. Is that gonna win? Probably. And just burn the flower. Oh yeah, it's over. Yep. Quick and simple. And let's see what Porcubus does. Targets free, dice pages involving rapture and rapture through pages. On page involving rapture, hit or deflect, inflict one frill. On stagger, recover target's frill. Okay, on stagger, it recover target's frill max stagger resist and deal max stagger resist rapture damage. On stagger? Okay, it's from stagger. Frill reduces damage and takes max stagger resist rapture damage. This seems incredibly strong. Okay. This is okay. Isn't this awful? Like, isn't this straight up dying? Okay, and laughing powder's effectively the same. TFRF. How nice. Mine is. I have no idea if this is good at all or it's just suicidal. This would be very nice for uh, Wedge Office. Or so, I think. This is just Tremor, pretty randomly. Hmm. I do love Incomprehensible though. Not sure if I can make a proper Pierce deck without Wedge Office though. Even though I did get some of these things from the office. One of them. And I don't think Philip's fight will even last long enough to run out of bullets, for example, but hmm, quite curious. This is just a lot of healing. Laughing powder too, that would be great. Okay, but that's an idea for the next time. Probably we'll try to check some things out. We might even actually try some to experiment. Yeah, that's it for now. Thank you for watching, probably. Bye.